playing now. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin.
Yeah, we could be superstars.
Super gremlin.
But I'm pretty sure our time is up.
Now your time is
So
up.
we fell off the spinning tops. Don't know, maybe control, but break my arrow.
I ain't sliming, I'm grinding. Any way you put it, I'm SG with it. I'm a super gremlin. Nightmare, baby. You know I.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Houston Rockets. Spins. Here's Mitchell. Into the lane. It's tipped. Mobley misses. It's deflected. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell left side. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Here's Sharp. He's off on that one, and Cleveland will come the other way. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, and clearly he wants his guys to play with energy and aggression on D. Quick feet, sharp movements.
A slow start here for Houston in this one. 7-point differential. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
And to put things simply, this has not been his work.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And he recovers it. Here's Osman. Cleveland gets it back. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 6. Rubio outside. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
It's trailed by 7. Stolen by LeVert. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Smith. He takes it in. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Three-pointer, LeVert. The rebound by Sharp. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Porter. Another miss by Houston. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
LeVert with the wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Porter looking it over. To the inside. It's stolen by Wade. Lopez inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. Pass to Sharp. Driving inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
LeVert from outside. The rebound by Sharp.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Both teams will make substitutions.
For your one and only Clutch City Texans.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Kept alive. Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Goes back up. Mobley trying to free himself up. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 5 points so far. Misses from short range.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Martin with the bucket. Now Mitchell. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Rockets trailed by 6.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons. And let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trailed by 6. Here's Christopher. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Here's Mitchell. It's deflected. And some nice passing there by Houston. Houston's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 4. On the wing, Mitchell. He has 7. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Martin. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Marjanovic. Unable to get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Jarrett Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Inside.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length. That's how he smothers shooters.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point lead. Nobody near Allen. Here's Mitchell. Martin with the block. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. It's rebounded by Houston. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley inside. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Houston. Allen with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Marjanovic. They get it again. Here's Christopher. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Goes up again. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
At 2 from deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Cleveland leading by 8. The wide open look here for Garland. Hands it from downtown.
3 points.
Garland's got 9.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his
moves. Now, here's Sharp. 6 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mitchell with it. 9 points in the game so far. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And a wide open look for Porter. Another miss by Houston. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
And that one's good by Porter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers.
Your Rockets.
He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Rockets trailed by 11. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Garland makes it off the glass. Garland's got 15 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The 3 from Garland. And he gets it back. Six to shoot. Pass to LeVert. From past the arc. Rebound by Smith. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 11. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10". In 6'11" range, so great bloodline.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Porter, no luck.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
LeVert in the corner. Here's Garland. That one's not going to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Porter. The Cavaliers pull it in. The drive by Garland. Out to Wade. Right side, Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. It's trailed by 12. To the paint. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Johnson can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And Mitchell launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Mobley outside. It doesn't go for him. And Houston the other way now. Here's Christopher. And it's sent back by Allen.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
It's Allen on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Christopher. Trains it from beyond the arc. Christopher's got 7 points in the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Mobley hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
10 for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio.
Johnson outside.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Cavaliers? No good on that one.
The line for Houston, Keon Johnson.
Good on the second free throw. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Johnson outside. No good. Excellent D there from Allen.
Here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie and she out in Japan. Wait. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia. And she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping. Don't sip. No way. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Ooh. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah. She finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk. Ooh, walk. You walk. Ooh, walk. You walk. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Ooh, walked in this, put on my chains on. Ooh.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer off the mark. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And so here is Houston. Darius Garland.